grandfather sailed back to the colony he had left behind. He arrived on his granddaughter's 3rd birthday. Every single person was gone. On this day, in 1587, on Roanoke Island off what is now North Carolina, a child called Virginia Dare was born. She was the first English child born in an English colony in the Americas, and by every account the settlement was delighted with her. They were also in serious trouble. The colony was short of supplies and on poor terms with the people already living there, so the governor, John White, who was Virginia's own grandfather, agreed to sail back to England for help. He expected to be gone a few months. He was gone 3 years. England went to war with Spain. Every seaworthy ship was seized for the fight against the Armada, and a man trying to get back to a small colony across the ocean simply could not get a passage. When he finally landed again, it was the 18th of August, 1590, Virginia Dare's 3rd birthday. The settlement was empty, not burned, not scattered, emptied. The houses had been taken down, carefully, as if by people who had time. There was no sign of a struggle, and no sign of the cross they had agreed to carve if they left in distress. What he found instead was a single word cut into a post of the palisade, Croatoan, and on a nearby tree 3 letters, C-R-O. Croatoan was a real island and a real people, about 50 miles south, and they were friendly. It reads less like a tragedy than a forwarding address. White never got to follow it. A storm hit, his ships were damaged, and the crew refused to search. He was carried back to England, and he never saw any of them again. 400 years of digging has never settled it. No graves, no wreck, no proof. Which leaves 3 theories, and serious historians still argue for all 3. 1. They did exactly what the carving says. They went to Croatoan and lived out their lives among the people there. 2. They broke into smaller groups and moved inland and were taken in or wiped out by the nations already living there. 3. They lost their nerve and tried to sail for England in a small boat, and the Atlantic took them. 1 word cut into a post, and a little girl who turned 3 that day. So, tell me which one you actually believe. 1, 2, or 3.